Good morning, guys. I hope I'm able to shed some light on you this morning. I've been having a thought about everything that's going on, the division, the fighting, the hatred, the anger. And I hear that word racist being thrown around a lot. And I think I got a whole different point of view on this that I want to share. And maybe you'll be able to see what I see. Many years ago, it was easy to throw a label called racist. Okay, well, what is racism? That means you hate a different race. So if I'm Scottish and you're Irish, because you're Irish, I meant to hate you. But see, I found that's not so. It's really not so. What's actually happening is we are tribal. We've been tribal for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, from the Romans to the Egyptians. It's tribal. And what happens when you're a part of a tribe? Well, if you're a weak, insecure person, you gain strength from having that community of the tribe, right? You feel stronger about yourself. You feel tougher about yourself. You don't have to face your weaknesses so much. The British are actually the greatest example of it. Scots hate English, English hate Irish, Irish hates Scots. Crying out loud, they'll bash each other up over different football teams. Guy, they'll bash their own people up over football teams, over religion. Never met a guy before in his life, but that guy's wearing a Rangers United scarf. The other guy's wearing a Catholic, Celtic football team, soccer team scarf, and the two will beat each other up. They don't know each other, but they gotta hate each other. Well, that's because hatred's the easiest thing in the world to teach. Hatred and anger. All you gotta do is key in on someone's weakness, key in on an insecurity, and you can promote anger and hatred like there's no tomorrow. So that's what the left's been doing. They're focusing on weaknesses, and they're creating weaknesses. They've created a state where they're separating fathers from children. Child grows up angry. They're separating husbands from wives. The wife is angry, the husband's angry. They don't know why, they just are. And as long as we keep them angry, they can't focus on anything better, stronger, like family, unity, togetherness. Take, for example, a study that was done years ago. They took one man with a stutter and 29 other men, and they put them in a room, and they locked them together for 7 full days. One man had a stutter, 29 other men. They spoke normally, they were intelligent and educated. 7 days later, they unlock the room, bring them out, and everyone is talking with a stutter. See, it's easy to bring someone down. So easy. Just looking at the law of gravity. Think about that. It's easy to fall, right? Much more work to stay up. Get above. Old Jewish man told me, if you want to be successful, you surround yourself with people that are more successful than you. You find people that are more intelligent, have reached a higher level in their life, and those are the people that you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with people that are not successful, people that are failing, you yourself will fail because you will be drawn to their lower level. So I want you to think about that. Well, it works the same way with tribes. If a tribe closes off the world and they only know what they know, when you become a part of that tribe, how soon are you going to be inducted and fed upon what they only know. Doesn't matter what you know. Yours will wind up going to the side. Unless you're fully secure in yourself. You're strong in your own mind. And you in turn can slowly, step by step, affect that tribe. Problem is, we are products of our environment. And that usually means that the environment has the majority, and it's really tough fighting against a surrounding. So we wind up giving in to the surrounding and becoming a part of that surrounding. And how do we change ourselves? Well, we change the environment. We get out of that surrounding and seek a different surrounding. I'm proof of that, guys. I was raised in Scotland as a child. Very hateful little place. Let me tell you, they all suck for the most part. They'll hate you just because your pants color, because you got a haircut they don't have. It's ridiculous. Don't believe in that British polite bullshit. They're not. They're a bunch of backstabbers. They're fucks. I then lived in New York for a while, and New York is a disease. I don't care what you try to say. The city of New York and the outer suburbs of New York, Long Island, is riddled with this freaking bacteria, this virus that's known as liberalism and stupidity. And I was an odd duck in that pond that was getting crushed by it. And what did I do? I left. I now live in Oregon, out in the middle of the country, in the middle of nowhere. Nowhere. But I found I'm me out here. I found my roots, I found my heart, and I know what I know. And I know there's no such thing as racism. It's something that's fed to us to create separation and to create hatred and keep a fight going that shouldn't even exist. Well, if you think about that, you're going to find that once you realize the center of that, things make a lot more sense. And I hope this helps you as it helped me.